Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And do subscribe our YouTube and Telegram channels. Now let's start our discussion.
Welcome to our channel, English Lecture Notes. In this session we are going to give you a detailed discussion on one of the parts of speech, that is, noun. In the previous session we already introduced what is parts of speech. If you missed that video, it is there in our description box, so we can directly move on to the topic, noun. So before moving to the detailed study, let's check what is noun. A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. That means it is the naming part of a sentence. As a part of introducing noun to you, it should say that most children begin building their vocabularies with nouns like mama, daddy. So we think you understood the importance of noun in our language. Here is a full definition of noun. Any member of a class of words that typically can be combined with determiners to serve as the subject of a verb, can be interpreted as singular or plural, can be replaced with a pronoun, and refer to an entity, quality, state, action, or concept. So from this definition it is understood that it may be any member of a class of words which serves as the subject of a verb. It may singular or plural. You can replace it by pronoun. For example, the name John can be replaced by the pronoun he, and most importantly a noun refer to an entity, quality, state, action, or concept. Nouns can name a person, for example Charlie Chaplin, the president, my father, a boy. These nouns name a person. Nouns can also name a place, for examples, my house, Princess Street, London, Convent Garden. These all nouns represent name of a place. Nouns can also name things, although sometimes they might be intangible things, such as concepts, activities, or processes. Some might even be hypothetical or imaginary things. For example, shoe, freedom, basketball. Nouns make up the largest class of words in most languages, including English. A noun is a word that refers to a thing, for example, pen, a person, example Albert Einstein, an animal, example dog, a place, example London, a quality, example hardness, an idea, example justice, or an action, for example, asking. It's usually a single word, but not always. Cake, shoes, school bus, and time and a half are all nouns. Nouns have these characteristics: they are abstract or concrete. They are proper or common. Most are singular or plural, but some are collective. In order to understand what is collective noun, keep watching our videos. So based on all these, there are so many classification for noun: proper and common nouns, countable and mass nouns, collective nouns, alienable and inalienable nouns. Common noun. A common noun refers to a person, place, or thing, but is not the name of a particular person, place, or thing. Examples are animal, sunlight, and happiness. Never consider name of any person as common noun. It is different from proper noun. Unlike proper nouns, a common noun is not capitalized unless it either begins a sentence or appears in a title. Generally it is not capitalized. If it is at the beginning of a sentence or in the title it is capitalized. So once again goes through the examples: animal, sunlight, happiness. A proper noun is the name of a particular person, place, or thing. It usually begins with a capital letter. Abraham Lincoln, Argentina, and World War I are all proper nouns. It is not general name, it is the particular name of a person, place, or thing. Here you know these nouns are generally capitalized. These are the examples: Abraham Lincoln, Argentina, World War I. A collective noun is the word used to represent a group of people, animals, or things, such as flock or squad. As the name collective indicates, it is a word that names a group of people or things. For example, flock, crowd, choir, group, team, hive, bunch, galaxy, herd. Just look at these pictures: flock of ducks, then crowd, then choir. It is sometimes unclear whether the verb for a collective noun should be singular or plural. In the United States, such nouns as company, team, herd, public, and class, as well as the names of companies, teams, etc., are treated as singular, but in the United Kingdom they are often treated as plural. The team has been doing well this season. In US, but in British English, the team have been doing well this season. Next, gerund noun. A gerund is a noun formed from a verb. All gerunds end in ing. Example, swimming, running, drinking. So gerunds are nouns that are identical to the present participle ing form of a verb, as in, I enjoy swimming more than running. Look at these examples: drinking, running, and swimming. An attributive noun is a noun that modifies another noun that immediately follows it, such as business in business meeting. These nouns look like adjectives but they're not. Also known as a noun pre-modifier, a noun adjunct, and a converted adjective. Example, we obtained the permit from a government official. Here in this sentence, government is an attributive noun that modifies another noun. Official. Next example is, our son was expelled from nursery school. Here nursery is attributive noun, it modifies the noun school. Next in Sleelbridge, steel is attributive noun. Countable noun. For learners of English, the most important feature of a noun is whether it can be counted. A count noun is a noun that can be used after a, or an, or after a number, or another word that means more than one. Count nouns have both singular and plural forms, and can be used with both singular and plural verb forms, as with the word letter in a letter for you is on the table. Letters for you arrive regularly. Sometimes the plural form of a count noun is the same as its singular form, as in this sentence, I saw a deer in my yard yesterday. There are a lot of deer in the woods near my house. Count nouns or countable noun are common nouns that can take a plural, can combine with numerals or counting quantifiers, example 1, 2, several, every, most, and can take an indefinite article such as a, or, an, in languages which have such articles. Now look at these examples of countable nouns: chair, nose, dog, cat, animal, man, person, bottle, box, liter, coin, note, dollar, cup, plate, fork, table, chair, suitcase, bag. Check these examples. They can be used after a, or, an, or after number 1, 2, etc. You can use a chair, 2 chairs, a nose, a dog, 2 bottles, a person, a fork, 4 plates. These nouns have both singular and plural forms. They are known as countable nouns. Read these examples of countable nouns: coin, cup, table, suitcase, bag, dollar. Next, uncountable nouns. A mass noun or uncountable noun refers to something that cannot be counted. Mass nouns are normally not used after the words a, or, an, or after a number. That means just opposite to countable noun, they have only one form, and are used with singular verb forms, as in the sentence, Portuguese is one of the languages they speak. In this sentence, Portuguese is the uncountable noun. Here the word Portuguese language is not accountable. We can't use a Portuguese or one Portuguese. Next sentence is, the information was unclear. Here the information is uncountable noun. Other examples of uncountable nouns are music, art, love, happiness, advice, information, news, water, electricity, gas, power. Singular and plural nouns. Some nouns are not countable or mass nouns. Nouns which only ever refer to one thing are called singular nouns. Saturn is the 6th planet from the Sun. Saturn is a singular noun. We heard a terrible din in the alley. And a plural noun refers to more than one person or thing, or sometimes to something that has two main parts. Plural nouns have only one form and are used with plural verb forms. Townspeople are invited to a forum on the project. Townspeople is the plural noun, and in the sentence, these scissors are dull. Scissors is the plural noun. Abstract noun. Abstract noun refers to concepts or feelings that cannot be experienced concretely or touched physically. Ideas, qualities or conditions like love, hate, power, and time are all abstract nouns. Examples: all you need is love. Here love is abstract noun. There is so much hate for the new Star Wars tribology. Hate is an abstract noun. We must use this time wisely. Time is an abstract noun. He has great strength. Strength is an abstract noun. That's all about nouns and its classifications. Now let's try to identify the types of noun in these given sentences. First sentences. The crowd in the meeting was very big. Identify which type of noun is crowd. It represents a group, so it is an example of collective noun. Next sentence. He told the truth to the police. Here truth, which type of noun is it? It represents an abstract idea. We cannot experience it concretely, so it is an example of abstract noun. Next, there are 20 students in the class. Here class represents a group, so it is collective noun. Next, John always showed justice. Here John is the name of a particular person, so it is a proper noun. Next, he was the commander of the Pacific Fleet. In this sentence, fleet is a collective noun. The monkey snatched the bunch of banana. Monkey represent a common noun. Thank you for watching. We will come back with another video on the topic parts of speech, specially concentrated on the topic pronoun. If you like this video, please do subscribe our channel and do comment your topic of interest.